Hello everyone. I wanted to continue with my Legend series, and today I am putting Sir Len Hutton from England, a right-handed batsman who was considered one of the greatest batsmen in the history of cricket, especially in his times. He was even considered the greatest batsman. He was born 23rd June 1916, and he played for Yorkshire, the county club, and also for England. He played from 1937 to 1955. He played 79 test matches and he scored 6,971 runs at an average of 56.67, and he scored 19 hundreds as well. In first class cricket, he scored more than 40,000 runs at an average of more than 55, and he has scored 129 hundreds as well. He has also taken 173 wickets in first class cricket. And Len Hutton was known for his solid technique. He was an opening batsman. He had an amazing technique, I've read. And he had a very good off drive. He was famous for his off drive. I mean, during the war, he had a serious injury to his hand during a commando training, and he never fully recovered from the injury. So he had to alter his batting style. He was a very good batsman on very difficult pitches. I've heard and read. That is a mark of a great batsman, obviously. And one of the most famous things he did was that in 1938, the second year that he was playing Test cricket, in his sixth Test, he scored 364 runs against Australia, and that was a world Test record for many years until it was broken by Sir Garfield Sobers when he scored 365. Later, Sir Garfield's record was broken by Brian Lara and then by Matthew Hayden after 20 years, and then again Brian Lara, and 400 not out is the world record right now. But 364 record was put by Len Hutton in 1938 when he scored 364 against Australia. It stood for more than 20 years, and it was in only six test match that he did that as well. And in 1956, a year later after he retired, I mean, he was knighted for his contributions to cricket. uh, so he is Sir Len Hutton. I mean, he has been. I mean, I've heard in many circles when they make all Test 11. I mean, all generations. Len Hutton always features. Prolific scorer. I mean, his batting average hardly ever came down 50. I mean, I did mention his batting average after 79 matches was 56.67. That is a very high test average for someone who played 79 matches, prolific run scorer. And they say he took his cricket very seriously. I mean, at a stage, I mean, in those years, he's someone who took cricket extremely seriously, and he played every match very seriously, and he was like a real full-time professional in those days. There were even some criticism against him that he took cricket way too seriously, but I'm the last person who would criticize someone for taking cricket too seriously. And I mean, after his retirement, he also served as a selector for the team, and he played various roles after his retirement from cricket. And that 364 that he scored against Australia for England, I mean, it is still, I mean, after all these years, I mean, that was in 1938. So that, I mean, how many? That is 62, 82. It's like in 85 years, it's still a world record for England. No English batsman has scored more than 364 runs in a Test inning. So it is an English record still that he holds. So that is my video for Sir Len Hutton. By the way, his full name was Leonard Hutton, and he was born 23rd June 1916. Like I said, he had obviously lost a little bit of time during the war, so he played pre-war and post-war as well. And like I said, the main thing about him, they say he had an amazing technique. He was technically very perfect, especially being an opening batsman. And they had him that he had a very solid defense, and he was really difficult to get out. And his off drives also were very famous, and he could play the attacking shots as well. But he was more known for his solid technique and his off drives. His defense was difficult to break. That is why obviously he scored 6,971 runs in just 79 matches, with an average of 56.67 and 1900s, and the top score of 364, obviously. Like I said, in first class cricket, I mean, he has scored more than 40,000 runs and 129 hundreds as well. So he did score lots of runs for Yorkshire and for England. So that is my video, my Legends video on Sir Len Hutton, one of the greatest batsmen England have ever produced, considered by Wisden as one of the greatest batsmen in the history of cricket. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'm sure it's a new information for a lot of people about Len Hutton. I mean, the older generation people, a lot of people would know about Len Hutton, but for a lot of youngsters, it will be new information. And I do. This is one of the reasons why I put the Legend series is for youngsters, younger cricketers, relatively to know about the old legends of the game, people who created a legacy for cricket, and it's very important to understand what they did for cricket and to appreciate it and follow it as well. So thank you, everyone. Take care, and God bless you.